Assalamu alaikum, my dear students, grade 6. In the previous lesson, we have talked about some of the computer basics, and we have uh, described that what is a computer, and we describe it as an electronic device that can receive and process the data and store it and produce for us a result, which is the output. And we have explained about the main parts of the computer. Main thing is the processor, and it is the mind of the computer, and we talk about the computer memory as well, and about the input and the output devices, and the basic knowledge that my dear students, that you have to know, it is the main parts of the computer, which is the hardware and software. The hardware is the physical part of the computer that we can touch it and feel it by our hands, and the software is the program on the computer that makes the hardware works. And we have talked about the computer main memory, and we said the computer main memory, it is the RAM and the ROM, and we explained the difference between them. As the RAM, it is a volatile memory. It means that it loses the information and the data stored on it once the computer is turned off. And the ROM is the non-volatile memory that we cannot write or edit the information which is written on it. And we said that the RAM is the temporary memory, and the ROM is the permanent memory of the computer. And we talked about the computer language, and it is the binary language. Computer understands only a binary language, which is 0 and 1. And we have talked about the benefits of the computers, and why we're using the computers, because it is error-free, that we can commit mistakes in calculations, but the computer is very accurate and cannot make mistakes. Also, we talk about the speed, that the speed of the computer is more faster than us in solving the mathematical operation and the mathematical equations, and the flexibility in the computer, that we can use it in multi-reason, for multi-reason, like we can use it on watching TV, for writing stories, for recording a video, for editing a video or a picture, etc. And we have talked about the storage of the computer, that it can store huge amount of data, and the consistency and the repetition of the computer, that it can repeat the same thing as much as the user recommended. And we talked about the types of the computers, the mainframes computers, and those were large computers were used by the government and the schools, okay, and stores large amount of data. And we talk about the supercomputers, and it is the most powerful computers among all the computers, and they are used for predicting hurricanes and satellites, and for weather forecastings as well. And we talked about the personal computer types, which is the desktop, and it's called a desktop because we place it on the desk always, on the top of the desk always. And the second one is the notebook or a tablet computers. They are portable devices or handheld devices. And the third type of a personal computers is the laptops, which they are designed to be carried away for different places, and we always place it on our laps. That's why we call it laptops. Okay, and we talked about some additional types of the computers like the PDA and the web TVs, and how the computers can communicate as well. And we talked about the software types, that it is two types of software are there: system application and application software, and which we will talk inshallah in the next lesson about it. Thank you very much for now.